Zak Baruch. Good morning, Abotai. Yesterday we were speaking about some of the halachot of safek brachot. Said in a general manner, if a person is misupak, a person's in doubt whether or not he recited a bracha, safek brachot la'akel, because of the severity of nisiyat shem shamayim lashav, uttering Hashem's name in vain, you don't say the bracha. Now, the only issue with that is, besides for the issue of bracha levatala, you have another issue that the Gemara says that if a person eats or drinks without a bracha, that's like me'ilah, that's like misuse of consecrated items. So what do you do about that? Be'emet, the Tosafot and Meir say about this, that if a person's misupak, whether or not he made a bracha, but he's not allowed to eat or drink without a bracha, because of that, he should make a bracha in order to not be mu'el, in order not to misuse the consecrated items, in order not to eat and drink without a bracha. However, that seems to stand contrary to what the Rambam that we quoted yesterday says. He says anytime a person is misupak about a bracha, obviously besides for Birkat Hamazon, you don't say it. The Ritba, in his Chidushim on Brachot, he seems to say, he wonders about it. He says, on the one hand, safek brachot la'akel. On the other hand, I don't understand how a person would be able to continue eating and drinking without a bracha. And he leaves it like that. The Sheilot Utshuvot Dvar Moshe, Shut, Rosh Mashbir, they understand from this Ritba and other poskim that be'emet in a situation of safek brachot, you can't make the bracha, but you also can't continue eating, because now you're stuck. It's a situation of me'ilah, can't continue eating unless somebody else comes and exempts you, or you find something else, another food with the same bracha, but otherwise, you can't continue eating. Nevertheless, the Chok Yaakov explains in the name of the Rosh. The Rosh says a very fascinating thing. He says, in general, when do we consider it me'ilah when a person doesn't make a bracha? When a person's doing it flippantly, haphazardly, doesn't care about brachot, or he's doing it bedavka, not making bracha. Over here, when a person is in safek brachot, when a person's in doubt about a bracha, the fact that he's not saying the bracha is not because he wants to be mu'ayyin. He says he's being mekayim takanat chachamim, not to make a bracha in a situation of safek brachot, and therefore, since he is fulfilling another edict of the chachamim, not to say bracha over here, that exempts him from saying the bracha in the specific situation, and therefore he'd be able to continue to eat and drink. Maran Zechron Bracha rules like this opinion, but he says, with one twist. He says it's best, in order to be yotzei all shitot, before a person continues to eat or drink, a person should be meharher, a person should think the bracha in his mind. In his mind, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, whatever the bracha is. And therefore, according to the Rambam holds that a person can be yotzei a bracha b'machshava, b'irhur. Person could be yotzei bracha by thinking, you'd be yotzei the bracha according to the Rambam. Doesn't that create another problem? I'm already b'safek brachot, so now what am I going to do? I'm going to think a bracha, which is a bracha according to the Rambam, and get into another safek brachot? How does that help you? Explains Maran Zechron Bracha, even according to the Rambam, everybody agrees that bracha levatala only applies, or nisiyat shem shamayim lashav is only when you utter, when you physically say the name of Hashem. But if you're just thinking, you'd be yotzei the bracha according to the Rambam, and still be avoiding nisiyat shem shamayim lashav. It would still not be uttering Hashem's name in vain. Have a wonderful day.